Dear Mrs. DivineFemitheist, or God as you sometimes seem to refer to yourself, I've recently come across your blog. Now, I wasn't looking for a blog in particular, I was actually looking for YouTube videos. You see, YouTube, traditionally, is used to post videos, vlogs, music videos, that sort of thing. Not a black screen with the name of an article and a link to a blog. Now, I always find it really hard to respond to something like this, you know, me being a misogynist man after all. I can never quite tell whether this bile you spew is a sincerely held belief or just a person parodying radical feminism. But to err on the side of caution, and the fact that this response would be very short if I just assumed you to be a rational, thinking human being, I'll assume this is all your real beliefs and respond as such. You miserable sack of man-hating shit. Actually, that's that's not really fair. You don't only hate men, you also hate women, and handicapped people for some reason. Now, I'm going through your blog, and try as I might, I can't help but get fucking furious. And really, that's my fault. I've been on the internet long enough that I've become acquainted with ungodly amounts of stupidity, and should be immune to it by now. But I guess that, being a man, I produce too much testosterone and just can't help myself. In your piddly excuses for articles, you attack not only men, but transgendered people on both sides of the equation. You state that transgendered men are wanting to escape from being biologically men, and transgendered women are indoctrinated or mentally ill. I assume by indoctrinated you mean they have been taught that men are so much better and therefore they want to be men. And I'm not even going to go into your fucking super generalized generic a man is a misogynist if / a man is a rape supporter if lists. I'll also try to steer clear of your misandry doesn't exist post, because that is patently false considering that you are living and breathing. However, I will put a little note there on your true equality posts. You believe true equality will only be attained when all men are lined up in a public venue and castrated for all to see. You see, I have a similar viewpoint on that. I believe true equality will be attained when we line all the women up in a public square and cut off their breasts, their buttocks, and their clits. I mean, men won't be filthy misogynists if there's no longer anything to oogle at, right? It all works out. I would like to pose a few questions to you at this time. You go on and on about things men do and what women should or shouldn't allow men to do. What exactly are women allowed to do in your perfect society? Do women not have a sex drive? I don't think anyone believes that. Are women the only people who should be allowed to have sex? Maybe, I don't know, have a little man kennel and they go and pick up whatever man they want to have sex with, fuck them, and return them. Also, if you get your way and castrate all men, how do you expect the human species to survive? Men cannot produce sperm once they have been castrated. We would die out in a single generation. So we'd have true equality for maybe 100 years before we all die out. Also, I haven't seen anything on your blog about homosexual males like myself. Actually, on your transgender article, you said, I will not be covering homosexuality, which is kind of weird considering we are in no way related to transgendered people. I'm not out oogling women, or making inappropriate sexual advances to them. I'm not at all interested in them. Where does that put me in your final solution? Oh, by the way, people watching, if you don't know, that's her final solution. Now, under most normal circumstances, I would give refutations to your points, but I feel just splaying them all out for the world to see is refutation enough. As much as you try to dehumanize pretty much everyone and not take a single glance at anyone's feelings or well-being, I feel it is my duty as a loving, caring member of the human species to say, go fuck yourself. We do not need your type of bigotry in this world. We will never have anything even close to true equality if you get your way. Fox Gear 92. Peace out.